Chef Brian Tsao here, not your typical chef, and today we're reviewing Taco Bell's Quesalupa. Here we are back at Taco Bell, very curious to try this. I've never had this before. The last time I went to Taco Bell was for the Mexican pizza episode. I'm glad to say I didn't get any violent shits after I had that Mexican pizza. Now, before I take my first bite into this review, I do want to take a quick second to plug my merch. If you go into the description, there is a link that will take you directly to my website. If you can pick up a piece of merch, it will support this channel directly. Maybe you don't want a piece of merch, but you do need some kitchen equipment. I do have Amazon affiliate links also in the description of all my favorite kitchen gear. With that out of the way, let's dive right in. I've never had a Quesalupa before. I've never heard of a Quesalupa before until very recently. This appears to be some kind of like pita shell on the inside. Obviously it's not called pita because that's not Spanish. On the outside is a thinner, what appears to be also a flour tortilla, or a flour tortilla in its more traditional sense. Now there's supposed to be cheese in between these layers. I'll see if I can get some B-roll in there and if we can separate these layers. Let's take our first bite. I actually enjoyed that first bite a lot. Between the outer tortilla, which is much more crispier, and then the inner tortilla that is much softer, it's just a nice combination of textures together with this lettuce and this cheese. A lot of cheese in there between the shredded cheese that's on top, cheese that's melted in between the two tortillas or the two shells, and their heavily seasoned beef, which is traditionally known to give you violent shits. It's fatty, it's buttery, it's soft, yet crispy. The lettuce and little chunks of tomato dispersed between every bite is a really nice touch. Definitely freshens things up a bit. Between the amount of protein and cheese and this very fatty bread in here, the fatty tortilla shells, it could get overwhelming, but it all balances out quite nicely. Let's add some Diablo sauce. Now, I am a hot sauce fan, so I am pretty sure this is not gonna faze me whatsoever. I've never had Diablo sauce before. I could be wrong. The Diablo sauce does have a half-decent kick to it, but it just tastes very generic. Flavor-wise, it's okay. Spice level, acceptable. You can see that crema. There's a whole ton of it in this container right there. I also have seen them put together these products before, and the sour cream is usually in some kind of like extruding gun, and it just shoots out this giant chunk. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened here. So all the sour cream got centralized into one area. It's kind of the same fate with all these fried chicken sandwiches that only have one pickle that's shoved to one side of the sandwich. These places are looking to sell in volume. They're not looking for refinement. Can you really blame them based on the price point of their items? It's definitely just straight up sour cream in here along with some kind of chili sauce. Whether that chili sauce is already mixed into the beef, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to assume they have a cooked off ground beef mixture that's been heavily spiced. They have the sour cream, and then they have this chili sauce, and you can add in additional hot sauce if you wish. Whoever's designing these products at Taco Bell, you guys come up with some fun, interesting things. I'll never make it myself, that's for damn sure, but pretty damn good. Any respectable chef who's watching this probably unfollowed me or unsubscribed at this very moment, but you know that you eat fast food too, you just don't tell anybody. I'm gonna give Taco Bell's Quesalupa, I give it a 7.89. Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying this content, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, follow, whichever platform you're watching this on now. It all helps me greatly to help navigate in this crazy space that are all these algorithms in social media designed to keep you on the app or the program for as long as possible. I am Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef, and I'll see you really soon. Shit.